Yes, brothers and sisters, lovers, haters, boys and girls, vibrations of the mind of the one true God, love. Very interesting day for me yesterday. I spoke to a forensic psychologist at length to do with court. Very interesting chat. I spoke to him at length. It was an extensive conversation, to say the least. It went on for hours and hours. He came to the conclusion, without uncertainty, that I suffer from an emotionally unstable personality disorder, EUPD, which is the same as borderline personality disorder. It's the exact same thing, but some doctors apply one name and some doctors apply another name. It's the same thing. The difference between that and bipolar is bipolar controls your moods, and it's it's a mood thing, really, bipolar. Whereas, this emotionally unstable personality disorder is obviously to do with your personality, and your personality can switch, depending on your emotion, which obviously I can relate to because he was talking about me. So, disclosed a lot of stuff, I was in-depthly truthful, about my childhood, and a lot of stuff I haven't, disclosed. And that was his conclusion. So there you have it. That's what I suffer from. There'll be no drugs, I'm fine without them, especially at the place I'm in now. I'm the most stable I've ever been, due to the fellowship, sobriety. I feel great, never been as positive, never been as happy, really, and me periods of happiness have never been so prolonged. So I'm pleased with that. I think it was good news, in a fashion. It certainly explains some of my behaviour in the past. I know it doesn't excuse it, but it explains it. Before I move on to my next topic, I just want to give Karma Corner a big shout out. Wee woo, because I watched his video this morning, and he, said he was drained. He said it had really taken it out of him. This crusade, I'll call it, what he's on, because I can relate to that probably more than most. There was a, relative topic and situation where I'd, endeavoured, and it took it out of me, to say the least. It drained, every ounce of strength that I had. In the end, it consumed me to the full. There was total consumption by this situation. So I can relate to that, Karma. So all I would advise you to do is have yourself some time off, mate, because it can chew you up, this stuff, as it did me, especially the more stories and the more victims that kept coming forward, continually, and still do to this day. It certainly didn't have a nice effect on my well-being, and even though this cause, crusade, is a just one, it can be very unhealthy. So just be careful, brother. Moving on. The 19th of March, sparring, okay? It's a spar. It's an exhibition. Nothing more. It's not a fight. So, Paul, stop calling it a fight because you're scaring us. All right? So, if you keep calling it a fight, you're going to be in there on your own. Okay? It's an exhibition. It's a spar between two brothers, which I'm looking forward to. And I will be showcasing my skills to their full extent. Whatever speed, movement I've got left will be getting utilised to the full. It's on the 19th of March. I know that coincides with the same day as the 3D Fight Club, but they're not running concurrent. Ours is a day event. Mine and Paul's gig, I'll call it, is a day event, a charity event. And theirs is an evening, nighttime event. So hopefully we don't cross over into each other's time. I was supposed to be refereeing a few fights on that card, but unfortunately I'm unable to do so. My interests are elsewhere. I wish them all the best. I'll be promoting the card as much as I can, and I support it to the full. There are going to be a few faces there at this 19th of March spa. There's going to be Jamie Boyle, Alex Reid, Alan Thompson, Sean Atwood. Now, Sean Atwood, I'll probably tag you in the description of this. I had a problem with you, Sean. I hope you're watching this, mate. I'll tag you in it. I had a problem with you for a while. You know, I didn't overly voice that problem. But what it was, you know, you were promoting and exhibiting, you know, a person or a character of a very devious and deceitful and disgusting nature. You know, and you were massaging his ego, you know, I felt for all the wrong reasons, and you were, you know, furnishing him with the attention, you know, which you craved so much. And for that, you know, I had a problem with you, a large type problem, but it wasn't, like I said, I never overly voiced it, but that was my issue. You know, as it stands, times change, feelings change, people change, you know, opinions change. And, you know, I've had a couple of messages to us off 2 people saying that you'd like to interview us. So I can't see a problem with that. You know, I can oblige to that. Because like it's as it stands, you know, today, this current time, I don't have a problem with you whatsoever. I wish you all the best, and I look forward to seeing you on the 19th. Yeah, was there somewhere else? Sure there was. That was it. I made a video today calling Paul out. It was like a call-out video. I was giving him a load of verbal, load of abuse. But it, you know, it didn't sit well with us. I didn't even send it to Paul because, see, when I watched it back, I kept smirking because obviously I wasn't serious and I didn't mean it and it was fake. Watched it back and my cringe gland just shot its bolt. And I was just in no way prepared to put that video out there. You know, Stiff Dosser is about as polite as it got, but it just didn't sit well with us. It didn't feel right. So for that reason, you know, it's not going out there. And I've got a lot of time, love and respect for Paul, you know, he's my brother. And I think this spa is only going to bring us closer, you know, if that's possible. But for an amazing cause, you know, Vienna's Voice, Autism Awareness Charity. So look forward to seeing everybody there on the 19th. Ta-da for now.